everybody, I'm Dr. Michelle Marconi with Marconi Chiropractic and Wellness, and today I have
your awesome daughter, who's awesome.
Well, welcome Brianna. And Brianna, do tell, what are we making today?
Vegan mac and cheese that's gluten-free.
And please tell the audience, do you eat this food?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Did I pay you money to say this?
No.
No? You should have asked for money. I could have given you some. Yeah. So, how long have you been vegan for? What? And you're alive? And you're healthy?
Uh-huh.
It's amazing. And how old are you?
10.
So, heard from her. Okay, so we have a couple parts to it. First, we're gonna go over all the ingredients that you need for. Very good. Okay, so let's start with, we need some pasta. And so since we're doing gluten-free, we want to use some form of gluten-free pasta. I like rice, you can do corn, whatever works best with your diet or restrictions. We're going to be using this one. Absolutely love it. We're also going to need a package of tofu. We like a firm tofu. What is this, Miss Brianna? Yeast flakes. And then we have some seasonings. Now, a lot of people say, I don't have that. Well, make these your staples and you'll be surprised how it transforms your palate and your diet, and it's like staples for vegan. We love it. So we have turmeric, which is great for inflammation, Himalayan sea salt, what's this one, babe? Garlic powder, and smoked paprika. If you do not own smoked paprika, trust me, it will blow your mind. It's amazing. We also want to have some water, more, yes. And we need to have cashews that have been soaking for at least 2 hours. If you don't have time to soak it, which sometimes we get busy, get some hot water, let it soak for about 20 minutes, and then drain the water out. We need, what is this?
Salt.
Himalayan salt, some red peppers. All we had were the small ones, but you could do a half of a normal red bell pepper. Garlic, some form of alternative milk. We've got coconut. But do be careful if you're going to do alternative milk. You do not want to have anything that has vanilla. So make it plain, unsweetened. And then olive oil. I like to use organic, extra virgin olive oil. And that is what you need to make
this cheese.
For the tofu mixture, we're going to combine some ingredients. First, we're going to start with our tofu. Go ahead, Brianna. We've already drained it, took out the pack, took out the water. Just going to pop it in there, and then just going to crumble it up. It's kind of fun to have your kids join in and get them excited about cooking because then they've made something themselves. And who doesn't want to get their hands dirty? It's kind of like, well, it's not like Play-Doh or anything, or slime.
No.
You're really into slime, aren't you?
Yes.
Like big time into slime. So it's not like slime, but it's something fun to get your hands dirty. And you just want to break it up. It's like kinetic sand.
Yeah.
There you go. And you want to use an extra firm or a firm tofu because you want the consistency to be broken up almost what looks like this. If you get a silken one, it's going to become smooth, and we don't want a smooth one. It's not for liquid. We want to keep it nice and crunchy as she throws everything everywhere else. Okay, so now that looks really good, let's add the rest of our ingredients. So we're going to add in the yeast flakes. Go ahead with your dirty hands, please. Add in the yeast flakes. Look how good she's doing. She's a great assistant. And then we have all of our 4 seasonings. Go ahead and pop those in there. Just like that. I mean, A+, right? Seriously. Amazing. I don't know what to say. It's my daughter. Got a little bit left of this smoked paprika, but get that in there. And then you just want to mix this together, combine it together, get those flavors all meshed in. And once it's combined, you set it aside. That's it. There's no more cooking with it. Right now, we also have our pasta cooking in the background, so it will be done by the time we're finished with all of this. And your tofu mixture, thank you, my assistant, should look a little bit like that. Have some pretty yellow and red colors in there, and we'll set that aside. Now we're going to make the cheesy sauce of the mac and cheese. First, we have our cashews that we've been soaking, and we're gonna go drain that out. So I'm gonna go drain this out so we eliminate all of the water. And the reason why we do this is it helps to make the cheese sauce creamier, and it helps to break it down more so it digests easier into our system. So go ahead, Brianna, we're gonna add in water. And then you can add in yeast flakes. Good. And then go ahead and add the cashews and the salt. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so we're gonna get our garlic ready. Whew. I'm gonna put it in this fun little garlic presser or garlic presser at home. You just roll it like this. Thank you, my mother-in-law, for buying this. Always give props to you. And it takes off the outside husk of it. So go ahead and pop those in. Now, most of the time, if you've been watching any of my videos, I really like to cut the garlic first and let it chop up and sit there, because what happens, it activates enzymes. But just for time, we're gonna just pop it in there. Go ahead. And then we're gonna cut some peppers and pop those in there. Take off the stems. Go ahead for doing that. Okay, now we're gonna add in some milk. Oop, my bad. A little spelling. That's okay. Cooking is a little messy, and that's okay, and it's fun. At least it should be fun. It's fun to cook with your kids. It's fun to explore and have different recipes. This was done. I was just trying to figure something out in the kitchen, and I made this mac and cheese. Perfect. That was amazing. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna blend it, and then the cheese sauce is done. So we have our tofu mixture, we have our cheese sauce, and then we're gonna have our pasta. We're gonna put it all together. And that's it. Like, it's super, super simple, especially if you have all of the staples. And a lot of things I tell people all the time is create new staples. When I go to the grocery store, I have my staples that I go to. Now, if I went to being a meat eater, I would probably be lost because I wouldn't know what to get. I didn't know where to go. Obviously, I know where to go because it would say meat, but I don't eat meat. But this is what I do all the time. And so that's what we try to help people, make it fun. Let's assemble it together. We have 3 parts. We have our tofu mixture. We had our cheese sauce, which I've already put in there. I put it from the Vitamix. And then our last part is we cooked up gluten-free rice noodles. So, this gets really complicated. Are you guys ready for this? Are you ready for this? I don't know. I mean, it's kind of complicated. Put it all together, and that's it. So, Brie, go ahead and you dump that in there. I'm gonna dump the pasta in here. Maybe the same time wasn't this one. It wasn't? Okay. Well, I appreciate your input, my beautiful assistant. Beautiful. I like it. So you're going to combine it all together. Fabulous. Can I borrow this from you, my assistant? Get all that pasta in there. Sorry for the loudness. Okay. So we have 3 things together, and then we're just going to mix it together. This also is very, very complicated. I might need assistance with this. Thank you. Now, it's ready to go. It's ready to eat. What's nice about vegan food is we don't have to worry about something being cooked. There's no egg in here, there's no meat. But we do like to put in the oven at 350 for at least 20 minutes, get a little crispy on top. So, as you probably saw, we added some veggie in here. We added peppers. So, it's a great way to add some more vegetables to your kids' diet without them even knowing. Now, some people have questions about tofu, so please check the links. We have information about tofu and why it's so good for you. Now, Brianna, do you like tofu?
Yeah.
You do? That's pretty awesome. I like that you like it. And this is probably one of your favorite mac and cheeses, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. Okay, we are done. We've created, what did we create?
Cheese that's vegan and gluten-free.
So please stay tuned and check out our other videos. We hope to see you back here.